Good morning, Mr. Andrea and my dear friends. I'm Nisutharan Kalingaratnam. I'm here to explain the SWOT analysis, which means I'm going to explain the strengths of McDonald's. Before getting into the strengths, let me give a small introduction about McDonald's. McDonald's is an American fast food company which is globally recognized and identified as the fast food company with more outlets and franchise across the whole world. Though it can be a succeeding business, there are some issues and strengths, weaknesses, threats, opportunities to be considered as they are heavily impacting their business. So next page you will see the strength of McDonald's. Strengths of McDonald's. As you all know, global brand identity, in the sense each and every one of us know what is McDonald's is for, what kind of services they provide, what kind of food and services, and which kind of outlets and how many countries they are located in. And we know McDonald's is something unique and iconic. And the second thing is unique logo and food. Yeah, we can't compare their food with any other organization or any other businesses for fast food. And their logo, even we walk on the street seeing their logo, in the sense it's more attractive. For me it's attractive, I don't know about others. So on the streets we can know, oh, that's McDonald's. Their logo is even more efficient and identifiable. So the third thing is animal welfare contribution, which means McDonald's is doing some social work, social experiment to prove the public that they are also committed to do some social works, which creates a good goodwill among the customers. Leading on all social platforms, yeah, in each kind of news platform, social medias like Instagram, Facebook, wherever you go, we are hearing about more news about McDonald's and their specification, what kind of promotion they're doing, and so on. Leading, expanding globally and dominating overseas, which means they have the capacity and capability as well as sufficient fund to expand their business with more franchise and outlets across the whole world. And they are dominating overseas means even they can, as new businesses into a new country, which means if they go into a new country as a new business, they can even dominate the domestic firms in certain countries. Same taste and quality is supplied across the whole world. Yes, we don't see any difference in their taste. They are supplied specifically and more unique. We know the same taste in UK and same taste in Sri Lanka, and the quality is same as well. So that's what is all about McDonald's. Hope you all had a nice explanation. Thank you.
Regarding the weaknesses, I can say in comparison to its competitors, it is not particularly adept at estimating product demand, resulting in a greater proportion of missed chances. McDonald is not particularly effective at strong enough in services. Therefore, it's end up retaining low quality food supplied in certain countries. And the gazpacho, of course, is the one significant exemption that plainly reveal this is a McDonald's menu from Spain. Apart from Spain, gazpacho is not accessible in McDonald's in any other country. Customers have a tendency to spend more money when orders are taken by the machine, not by the human. Orders placed through their digital app are 20% more expensive than those placed through human cashiers, owing to the fact that users choose additional items. Regarding the weaknesses, I can say in comparison to its competitors, it is not particularly adept at estimating product demand, resulting in a greater proportion of missed chances. McDonald is not particularly effective at strong enough in
Good morning, Mr. Andre and my dear friends. I am Lakshini Bulat Sinhala. I here to explain the opportunities of McDonald's. When we talk about opportunities, a business could grow sustainability if right plans are made according to the identified market opportunities. I can explain you about a number of market opportunities for McDonald's. As we all know, McDonald's is serving different communities in the world. Do you know that McDonald's is serving more than 68 million people a day at 38,000 McDonald's outlets throughout the world? One of the biggest opportunities for the company is the population of the world is growing. Actually, McDonald's is operating in 29 countries in Asian and Oceanic region where we could see a considerable growth rate population. Naturally, when entire market size expand as the supply of food items, McDonald's could expect to increase the potential demand for their meals. This is fantastic for management for the company because they could plan for this increase in demand and make the best out of the opportunity and grab a large portion for their ever-growing market. Another opportunity for McDonald's is create a diversified market segment targeting kids and teens. To be honest, we all know that now there are a limited number of options available for the target market. Happy Meal is a famous and very specialized product which aims the market segment for kids in particular. So McDonald's can add new features for this meal and also introduce specific meals targeting teens. When targeting this segment, there is a big opportunity to McDonald's to capture a larger portion of the market share by introducing meals with unique taste. To make this more practical, McDonald's need to make these meals for affordable price because teenagers do not have extra money to spend.
I am Tarushi Bulat Sinhala. I can tell you one thing, there are enough opportunities for McDonald's if they really want to grow their business. One is they can introduce new products to initiate new customers. Do you know that some of the American outlets of McDonald's have more than 145 food items, but their popularity is low? If McDonald's can introduce more new products and take these products to the people, I can definitely tell you that this would be the best opportunity for the company to grow faster. It is amazing that people nowadays searching for healthy food while visiting the fast food restaurant. So can you imagine if McDonald's can introduce healthier food or at least for name shake, how many people will buy? I can guarantee you many new customers will come to the McDonald's, even those who have never experienced a single meal from McDonald's before. Low fat drinks, low sugar drink, less calorie food and other healthy diet can be introduced by the company. So it will attract new customers including adults and elderly people. Another opportunity for McDonald's is to capture the international market by expanding the business in many more countries. Actually, they have more than 38,000 outlets in 100 countries. But do you know there are 105 outlets in those countries? It will be a big opportunity for them to capture a new market. According to what Business World says, I can tell you one thing, once a big enemy of US is going to allow McDonald's, that is Vietnam. So if the company can continue this trend and start operations in other non-operating countries like Cambodia, Yemen, Ghana, McDonald's will be able to generate more revenue and profits. Thank you.
Good morning, Mr. Andre and my dear friends. This is me, Nisotharan, back again to explain the threats of McDonald's. Increasing competition. The major competitors are KFC and Nando's in Sri Lanka, as I know. If I wanted to give an example, according to Sri Lanka, there are more KFC franchise and outlets across Sri Lanka than McDonald's is having. So there are heavy competition across the world for McDonald's. To keep up their competition, what they need to do is promotion campaigns, advertising, unique products, investing in different products, bringing more unique products, enjoying their taste and etc. Changes in demography, which means for example, you can take due to COVID-19 pandemic, we lost so many lives and the death rate is high. So the targets of consumers, the number of targets McDonald's usually do is reduce. Even in pandemic situation, they couldn't provide more milkshakes because of the less availability of ingredients and sufficient imports into the countries, and changes in consumer diets, which mean government will impose the healthiness, impose some regulation to maintain the healthiness in population. So due to this, many consumers would not be willing to buy more of fat and junk foods. Government restriction on certain products, which means McDonald's should not increase their ingredients and all other tasting ingredients to endure their taste, which might affect the public's health. Increasing average income for the workers, it's one of the major threat for McDonald's, which means once they increase the wage, once the government started increasing the average wage, McDonald's profits will be paid more as salaries. So that's one of the threats. So that's all about threats. Thank you. Good evening, Mr. Andre and my dear friends. I am Nisotharan Kalingaratnam. I am here to explain about the star products of McDonald's. Before getting into the analysis, let me give a small introduction about Boston box. As you can see in this picture, there is a star, question mark, cashing cow, as well as dogs. And left side you can see the market growth, and the above you can see relative market share. And let me go on to the next page. I'm going to explain about the star products of McDonald's that contributes increased sales and market share for the company's annual profits. Includes cheeseburgers, chicken MC nuggets, fries, Big Mac and hash brown. These are the products with high market share and with high market growth as well. It is because the taste and customers have been attracted to this. The number of people across the whole world are willing to have this product, and the demand is at a higher level. So McDonald's is maintaining the same production process to keep these products as star products by investing more into these products and maintaining their quality, taste, as well as their services for these particular products. That's what they are making more and more profits each and every year for these particular products, because they don't want to lose the profits they are gaining from these products. That's why they are investing some amount of capital, which means they are reinvesting their money for these particular products in order to maintain their growth and market share and to show people these products are star products. So that's what I have analyzed about the star products. Rest of my team members will be explaining about the rest of the box. Thank you.
McDonald's question mark item include MC chicken, dessert and apple pie, all of which have a high growth rate but low market share. So depending on the changes in external condition, these items will drive McDonald's to invest dollars to develop them become stars. To make this section a star, McDonald's should open additional franchises and provide new product based on consumer wants. McDonald's has a small share. McDonald's low reach and insufficient distribution in this category are to blame for the low sales. McDonald's should seek market penetration, which involves pushing to make its product available in more locations. McDonald's will see a rise in revenue as a result of this, and this crucial business segment will become a cash cow.
I am Tarishu Bulat Sinhala. I am going to talk about cash cow of McDonald's. So BCG Matrix has 4 sections as we know. Cash cow is the sign which gives us a meaning about products which lower market growth and higher market share. If we talk about McDonald's, I can tell you even the entire McDonald's franchise is becoming a cash cow because so many fast food restaurants like Pizza Hut, Domino's, KFC, Burger King, and Subway are in the market and competing with each other. So, expecting bigger market growth for a single company is not very practical. If I talk about the products of McDonald's, in most countries, McChicken is considered as a cash cow. McChicken sales revenue is high, and because of that, cash is coming inside business. But market growth is low. Actually, cash cow is not bad thing. It is very important for a business because if cash cow products generate income, business can redirect that cash on question mark products. For example, if cash cow products generate more cash, McDonald's can invest that money on question mark products like desserts and apple pie to increase their market share. I would also like to share one more thing about cash cow. Through stars is the best place to be. Many businesses rely on the cash generated by the cash cow. Actually, even McDonald's heavily rely products like beef burger, McChicken, McNugget, etc. Finally, I can tell you that if there are cash cows, any business can run their operations smoothly. Thank you. Hi, Mr. Andre and my dear friends. I am Lakshini Bulat Sinhala. I here to explain the cashing cow of McDonald's. I am going to talk about BCG Matrix. In other words, Boston Consultancy Group's growth share matrix. I can explain that cash cows are the product with higher market share and lower market growth. Actually, certain products such as McCafes, milkshakes, McNuggets, and fillet of fish are the McDonald's products which brings more cash into the business, but have considerably lower market growth rate. When we talk about markets like US, the competition is high for fast food. There are thousands of fast food restaurants and food options available for customers. So achieving a higher growth rate for a certain product is a really difficult task. America is highly contributing to McDonald's global sales. More than 31% of the revenue is generated in US outlets where beef burger has massive demand. We can say that beef burger of McDonald's is a star product. But now this is history. So many similar imitating burgers are available in US and other markets. Now the market growth is considerably low, yet it brings a larger cash flow in the business. So I can tell you that now McBeef Burger is a cash cow in the McDonald's product portfolio. These products of McDonald's need to be monitoring closely because when the competition is high in the market, people could often search for new tastes. Then cash cows will probably become dogs.
Good morning, Mr. Andre. I'm Nisotharan, back again to explain about the dog products of McDonald's. One of my team members is not been reachable, so I couldn't reach him. So I'm here to explain about the dog products. Dog products are those with low market growth and low market share. It's because obviously we all know it's because of poor taste, the quality, and the popularity. Because customers doesn't really like different countries' product to come into their own country. So the products that I have mentioned is McChicken, Sierra beer and ring onions are those dog products which is not been attracted, and which is not been attractive, or which has not create a consumer satisfaction for the consumers to taste the products, and they don't want the product anymore. So McDonald's is facing difficulties of maintaining these products. So what they have to do is they should liquidate, diverse, shift for a new product, or else reposition this product into dog categories. I mean, they can do something extra, add ingredients, bring in something new, promotion campaigns, advertising, and doing something unique to change the product to attract the customers and bring in more sales, instead of putting these products into dog categories. So according to the explanation of dog products, hope you all understood. Thank you so much.